Hello guys, and welcome to episode 43 of my Stellaris playthrough, playing as the Schistocerca Alveare. And today, we need to sort out our energy. We have gone to minus 22 per month, and that's mainly because of our ship maintenance. But it's also because we have more than we need in terms of directly controlled colonized systems, and that's reducing our income of energy credits by 10%, which is quite a lot when you think our income was about 1,200. So, you know, 10% of that, which is 120 odd energy, is what we are missing towards our income, which is why it's gone negative. So we are going to have to sort this out sooner than later, but the idea is that once the population are purged on these planets, we can resettle with our own Schistocercan pop. So I need to make sure that I do that on this planet. So let's start by purging some of the Athanbian. So we'll just purge all for now, and then I'll unpurge, stop purge of 5 of them. I guess we'll keep... Actually, it doesn't really matter what population we keep. So that's 5. Oh, goddamn, I just accidentally unpurged all of them. Now the reason I do it the other way around is so that we don't get this annoying noise when I just click every time, but there we go, it doesn't matter. So we're going to wait for those populations to purge. These ones will be done on the 4th of April 2376. So April Fools, everyone, because that purging is happening. But either way, what else can we do? We've won our war against the nation of Athas. We are now at war with the Adnaran Union. Or the Great Adnaran Hierarchy, sorry. So I guess what we'll have to do is start to send our ships towards their systems if they aren't there already. Which I think they are. Yeah, some of them are already getting to their positions, and we need to follow those up with transport fleets. So let's head one to Jatharamus, and we will head one to Voldop.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Now let's see if we can do anything with our construction ship. There is a mining station that can be built at Medak, so let's get on with that. We can also build a construction ship at Doria, or build a research station with the construction ship. Then for our science ships, we have pretty much surveyed all the systems. There is one here that we haven't, so let's go and do that. Maybe we should just head out to a couple of these systems as well, just to give more experience to our scientists. We're going to hit the minerals cap soon, so let me just pause it. And what I'm actually going to do is upgrade all these physics labs and mining networks and so on. All these buildings should use up a lot of minerals. Okay, and that one's done. On Skisteron, get those physics labs upgraded. And that's everything. So that's taken down a few thousand minerals, but we can take down even more if we add battleships to the queue. So we're going to do that as well, even though we are waiting on colonists currently. But they should be built by the time the war with the Great Adnaran Hierarchy is complete. Now the other thing I need to do is make sure I have a wormhole station that allows us to attack all of the Great Adnaran Hierarchy, else this could get a bit awkward. So after my construction ship is finished with whatever it's up to, that one in the LR9 Singularity can come down to Jusk format, and we will build a wormhole station here with a fortress next to it. Actually, I'll build a second wormhole station on the other side, just so that we can use it for troop movement. So over here, let's go ahead and attack Galan. My fleets should be on the way. If they're not, then I need to fix that.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
So here at this system, let's take out the frontier outpost. At Jataramus, we can invade that planet now. So let's get the armies to land. And over here, at Voldop.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Has our fleet arrived yet? I don't believe it has. We should have one there soon, I would assume. So we are just waiting for the third attack swarm to arrive, and then we can attack
Hostile fleet engaged.
We have an idle construction ship. And wow, there's a lot of special projects here in Doria that we might be able to take advantage of.
Enemy planet secured.
So that's one planet under our control. That didn't do too much damage to us, so I'm just going to embark the army and we shall carry on. Although just for Matt, looks like this construction ship has been dissuaded from sticking around. Do not want him to retreat, so we're just going to force him to build some wormhole stations and a fortress to protect them. And I will get my ships here to merge up and head there to defend that. Fantastic. So next things we need to do are take over Voldop, or whatever is here, Kojog's Keep. So I may as well get my army to travel in that direction. Although I think my transport fleet already arrived there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Let's send that transport fleet there, and then we'll keep that one in the system. Here we need to wipe out the frontier outposts, so we'll get on the way with that. And over here, well, we could already invade Tau Cygni, so we've got to wait for our transport fleets to arrive. Fifth attack swarm can head to Jataramus.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. System survey complete.
So we're not doing too badly. I don't know why Doria is being consumed.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But our purge must have taken place by now actually, so let's sort that out quickly. If I go to Skisteron and I select one of my population here, I can resettle them to Gem Kakust. So we'll move across our Schistocercan pop from the research stations. And then what I'm going to do is go back to that planet and purge the rest of these Pirac population. And now we have good control over that system. And I can add that to a sector, so probably the Atavrish sector. May as well add Wistra in there, since I am going to be adding planets to that. And if we look at the Atavrish system or sector, we have 24 planets there. That's quite insane. And our construction ships could head to those systems as well and build research stations. So let's do that. And I'll also tell this one to go to Bistrama to build the mining station there. So let's make sure this fleet is doing full bombardment. It looks like they are. And this is going to soon allow my armies to land there. So let's get that underway. Over here, let's use this army to land on Galan.
Situation log updated.
This poor mining station being engaged by 42,000 strength fleet. So this battle is pretty easy, that's for sure. And with that,
secured. Situation log updated.
we secured that planet in no time. I don't believe there's another one here, so let's move on the fleet
secured.
to Beshpat. And we can embark the army Kojogs and head to the same place. At Tau Signy, we need to get the 21,000 at Galan to start bombarding Odranka's holding. And then at Galan, we can get the armies off and head towards that planet as well. So far, so good. Fourth attack swarm isn't really doing much at the moment, so let's head him to Noilon. Fifth attack swarm. 77,000 worth. Let's go to Unif, which is their capital, with the largest fleet. And this 9,000, well, that can continue to
Situation log updated.
Defend those wormhole stations for now. And we are reaching our war score quite dramatically.
Research complete.
And we need 93% at least in order to demand everything. And full drop. There has been a fleet arriving there. So my first fleet that can head to Edalima, since we already have a fleet going to Unif and already one heading to Noilon, which has just arrived there. The one in Unif can start to bombard the home planet of the great Adnaran hierarchy, or Adnaran hegemony, as it is now called. Did they just like change their government type or something?
Hostile fleet engaged.
So as you can see, since I did add the planet to this sector, it did remove the energy deficit that we had going. But since I now work off an 882 naval capacity fleet, things are going very, very well for me at the moment.
Hostile fleet engaged.
So for our society research, I guess we can
Situation log updated.
go for atmospheric manipulation. Will allow us to get more planets for sure. And it actually doesn't cost that much to do.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
And we are going to just continue with the gamma lasers, even though there is the rare research to get the quantum destabilizer. Somebody was asking why I hadn't gone for that, and basically it's because fire rate's useless even if you outrange your opponents already. So that's basically it. We're going to continue with the gamma lasers there, and we did just win the war, so they're going to abandon a lot of their planets, and this space here can be taken up by some of our own ships. Hopefully once these battleships are complete, we will be building colony ships so we can take advantage of Tau Cygni. But in the meantime, let's just consolidate our forces. So if I just select the main fleet, we can merge them all. And the main fleet can head to Polaris. So what next? That is the question. I guess we could go for an attack onto the Adnaran nation, maybe, or hit the Neborite Union again. I think we're still in a truce though, so let's just have a quick look at this.
Construction complete.
If I select the Neborites, can we declare war? No, we can't. Still have a truce. Sovereign Kesem worlds could be an interesting choice. Do they have any allies? So they have a non-aggression pact and a migration treaty with the Utrellan Confederation, Demonic Commonwealth, and Laganchus Nation. So we'll maintain our rivalry there. And we did just hit the mineral cap again. So let me go ahead and add a couple battleships to all of the queues here. And we're definitely reaching the fleet capacity soon. So hopefully what will happen now is my fleets will get together. I would like them to merge, preferably. But they don't seem to want to at the moment. Should all be firing off towards Polaris. But they are not. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there with that merge thing. Selecting multiple of them doesn't seem to be working at the moment, for whatever reason. Let's just wait a little while and let our ships do their thing. Maybe it will sort itself out. But yeah, anyway, let's go to contacts. Sovereign Kesem Worlds, we may as well declare war on them straight away. So, I guess what we're going to have to do is make them abandon a lot of these worlds. So this could get annoying to search for, but we'll start with Tropalum. Abandon that planet. Mardom. They can abandon that planet. Riador. There are 3 planets there. So I guess we'll make them get rid of them all. We'll get rid of FTL, which has a couple of planets. And that's 99% war score. So we will confirm that and go to war. I don't want to upgrade them, I just want to repair them. So we'll just make sure that they are all repairing. The 6th attack swarm can begin to head to Tropalum. I think I'm just going to get these larger fleets to head to their locations already. And my construction ships stand idle currently. If we head to Jugum, I think we might want to reinforce this, but it already looks pretty secure. Maybe we could go to Debux and build a couple of wormhole stations covered by a fortress. And this construction ship can head to Jugum and build some more wormhole stations here, just so that we can transport more fleets at once. And then if we get the last construction ship to maybe set up defenses and new wormhole stations elsewhere, I mean, might be good. So let's go ahead and do so here. We will get another couple wormhole stations, and I'm going to add another fortress there to defend that. So the science ships, they are done for now, but they have plenty of systems to survey since we did abandon the planets of the Adnaran hegemony. So let's just unpause it, let our ships continue to move, and for our engineering research, I guess we want battleship assembly yards. That will reduce the cost and build speed of battleships. And that build speed is more what I'm worried about than the cost, because we have loads of minerals and I'm using battleships to waste those minerals, but being able to build them quicker would definitely be helpful.
Situation log updated.
The station was under attack, but it ended before I could even react. So yeah, just waiting for the action to kick off really, since all my swarms are moving into position. I actually need to make sure that my armies are following these up, since I don't know how I would capture them otherwise.
Hostile
I guess
engaged.
you might be able to win a war if they had enough planets by just blockading them.
Situation log updated.
But here, 41,000 fleet bumps into
Updated.
a pretty weak defense platform, or maybe that was a starport. I'm not sure. It seems a bit far away to be a starport, so I'll ignore that. We will soon have our transport fleet arriving in order to land the armies on Lajkut. So we've arrived at Mardom with our transport fleet. Why are the transport fleets almost so much quicker? Quite annoying. You'd think that transports would be pretty slow. Anyway, let's make sure that they are full bombardment. Yeah, there. Yes, they are.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And my army should be here soon. At Riador, our super large fleet has come across a smaller Kesam fleet, and they have just been disintegrated. Look at that. Absolutely wrecked.
Situation log updated.
Great job. You can see my docile slaves. For some reason, gaining support. Malcontent slaves, I might have to deal with that current support at some point, but not for now. All the factions seem to be okay. Make sure that we go and attack.
Construction complete.
This planet. We have multiple hostiles heading towards us. We got an 11k, 10k, and another 10k converging on the 5th attack swarm. We do not have a general. Probably a bit of a mistake on my part. Should have realised that before they engaged, but you only have so much time in this game. Of course I can pause, but it can get tedious if I'm pausing all the time.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And I'd just rather not.
Fleet engaged.
So this fleet can land all those transports, and my other transports are just waiting for this battle to be over. So yeah, basically what's happening
Situation log updated.
is we should be able to win this war pretty easily, and then we'll find out what we want to do next.
Log updated. System survey complete.
Now, apologies if
Hostile
throughout
fleet
this episode you
engaged.
have heard any background noise. I have been having to
Hostile fleet
keep my
engaged.
windows open since it has been extremely hot, and it has also affected my concentration a bit, like quite a lot. So sorry if any of my commentary is jibber jabber and doesn't really make any sense.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But I am
Situation log updated.
sweltering at the moment as I'm recording this,
Situation
but
log updated.
it's my job, so I've got to get on with it since I need to make videos for you guys. I do work a part-time job as well, just to keep up with the cash.
Hostile fleet
But, there we
engaged.
go.
Enemy planet
Anyway,
secured.
colony ships are available. Let's get on and choose where we want to put those. We've discovered a habitable planet at Voldop, so let's make sure that we inhabit that. We'll colonize it on one of these tiles, probably this tile at the bottom. So that would be Voldop Prime. And if we head to Tau Cygni, we can go to Galan and settle here. And there is a random button here, but I think we've already used up most of those names, which is why I haven't been using the random button. That's one planet under our control. First of many. So let's head to Mestros, and we will raise the armies from Lajkut soon.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
So my 77,000, not taking any prisoners, as they are using their very large lances to deal damage. If we go to the ship designer now, we have battleships with tachyon lances, which is insane. Quite simply, the average damage is pretty damn high, and they have that lovely plus 75% armor penetration.
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
They are 90% accurate, and also this battleship does have quite a lot of large and medium advanced shields. We also have
Hostile
small
fleet engaged.
neutronium armor
Station
there.
under attack. Hostile fleet
No idea why I
engaged.
found that so hard to say,
Situation
but
log updated.
there we go. We are already at
Hostile fleet
50%
engaged.
war score, even though the Kesem Wells do have a lot of ships. Now we are being wrecked here by corvettes. That's not good. We need to kind of save them if we can, but it might just be too late. That transport fleet is most probably dead. I could maybe retreat them if it will let me. Doesn't look like it is. So they're gonna all die and we're gonna have to start building fresh troops. So I guess I'll do that as well. If we head to here, we can build some slave armies in order to continue our galaxy domination. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so we're going to have to leave it here. And our war with the sovereign Kesem worlds is underway. They have a lot of planets we can invade, but they will be abandoning a lot of them soon enough. But that's all for now, so thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.